I'm really quite delighted with this new Rhodesy Octopus style tripod. It comes in a nice box, and it's actually a fair bit bigger and more robust than the tripods of this type that I've had before. So just get it out of its bag and have a nice close look at it. So you've got a nice little thing here for loosening and tightening the mount there, and the legs obviously fold out to make quite a good stable base. That's about as far as they go. Here is the clamp for a phone, and you get two of these devices for using with an action camera. I think they're both basically the same, so I'm not quite sure why they've supplied two, but it's quite nice that they have. So you've got two of those, and you also get a nice little cleaning cloth, which could be quite useful. So just for comparison, this is one of my old Octopus style tripods, and as you can see it's quite a lot smaller and less robust. So we'll just put that to one side for a minute. So here is an action camera. You obviously just pop it into its mount like that, stick the nice big screw that they've provided through. That's better. These things can be a bit tight to start with. Yeah, the screw goes nicely through, tighten it up. Screw it onto the tripod. Point it in the direction you want it to go, tighten it up here so it doesn't move, and you're good to go with the action camera. So here's a phone. It's got one of these wider clamps here, so if you've got a larger phone like this one, you can get it quite near the middle, but if you've got a slightly smaller phone like the one I'm filming with, it's going to be a bit off center, but still it does grip the phone quite firmly. And again, it's quite simply just screw it onto here, or you can screw it onto here if you want to look upwards perhaps, or some other way that it's easier to have it screwed on like that. So that's quite nice. And the other thing is, because this is quite a bit more substantial than most of these tripods, it's going to work quite well with a normal camera. I got that wrong. I screwed the little bit on the bottom up, and that actually just unscrewed it from the tripod. So yeah, watch that. Do make sure you're doing up the right thing. There we go. That's it. Good. Okay. So that's quite an extreme angle. Let's try setting it somewhere more sensible. But anyway, even at an extreme angle, it's obviously quite secure. It's not going to overbalance, even if I lean, well, if I lean it back like that, it might. I just have to bend the legs a little bit for that. But certainly if it's straight upright, it's fine. And this is quite a nice light tripod. It's pretty versatile. You can use it with your camera, your action camera, or your phone. So I guess it would earn a place in my handbag. It's small enough to go in my handbag because I have quite a large handbag. And it's going to be really, really useful. The other thing, of course, that you can do with these legs is you can wrap them round something. But I find if I wrap them around things too much, eventually they start to get a bit difficult to straighten out. So I think I'll probably use this one mostly straight. But you can wrap it round. I should have put it the other way up to wrap round, shouldn't I? I should have had those ones at the bottom and that one at the top. That would hold a lot better. Yeah. I'll just get it straightened back out again. Yeah, that's all right. I'm pleased with this, and I'm going to make a lot of use of it. I can see that.
So here are some still photographs of the tripod with the big camera on, with the phone pointing upwards. You can see the picture on the phone there as well. There with the phone pointing away from me. And what else have I taken a picture of? Yeah, there's with the action camera. And finally, we've got a picture of the two tripods together, so you can see how much bigger and more secure, more robust the Rhodesy one is. And finally, the Rhodesy one on its own. It's really a nice looking thing with its brand name proudly printed.